It's really an honor to be up here. First, just want to congratulate Nakia, Sam, Aaron, and Will. It's an honor to really get to share this night with you. Thank you to the committee and everyone involved putting this special weekend together. My 17-year-old, 139-pound, soaking wet freshman self could have never imagined being up here tonight. I want to thank everyone that made it here to support me. It really means a lot that you all came here. To my wife, Hannah, and her family, they've heard me share so many great experiences here at Wake, so for them to get to see this is really special. Thank you to my coaches, Jeff Zinn, Andrew Simpson. Andrew, who got to coach me for 3 years, is here tonight. Todd Paul, thanks for being here. I got to watch Todd get inducted into the Hall of Fame a few years back. Getting to be on the team with Todd for 2 years helped me really believe that I could play with the best players in the country, as Todd got up to #1 in the country. So, most importantly, I really want to thank my parents, Wendy and Ira. They sacrificed so much for me. Playing tennis in New York is not cheap. Scarcity of indoor tennis courts and all the coaches and trainers traveling around the country playing national tournaments. Playing competitive junior tennis is also very isolating, so having my parents in my corner was so important for me to get through a lot of challenges. When I finished matches, there was really nobody I wanted to share my experiences with more than my parents, especially my dad. Although I didn't always like and appreciate the things that he would tell me and his guidance, his words were paramount to helping me overcome challenges and leading to my successes. After being given the news about this induction, I was flooded with emotions. Wake has always been such a special place for me and has continued to be a big part of my life. It is amazing to continue and see the new heights that Tony Bresky has taken the men's tennis program. My experiences at Wake Forest, especially my relationships with all of the people working within the athletic department, had such a major influence on developing me, not just on the tennis court, but also off the court in my growth and maturity. I truly believe that the person and adult that I have become today is largely due to the people within the athletic department who mentored and supported me throughout my years. Sorry, these pages are tied together. Wow, this is like really a problem. Wake Forest was actually the last official visit of my list of schools. Heading into my visit to Wake, I was convinced that I was going to actually be attending the University of North Carolina. However, after my final official visit to Wake, I really at the time did not know exactly what it was about this place. But after meeting the team, coaches, advisors, athletic directors, and everyone in between, I remember just the special feeling of comfort that I had here. Everything on paper had me not going to Wake. If I remember correctly, my coach at Wake even offered me the least amount of scholarship money than any of the other schools I was looking at. I remember that from my parents too. But still, my gut was telling me that there was something special about this place and that this was going to be the right fit for me. This turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life. The people within the athletic department were like a family. I was pushed by people like Jane Caldwell, Sherry Long, Elizabeth Miller within academics, to Julie Griffin, encouraging me to get involved, giving back to the community, while also mentoring me to take on a more leadership position within the athletic departments. I know every single person in this room has probably heard someone rave about Julie Griffin, but her passion for Wake athletics is incredible. As a student athlete, it was so special having her support, and it was so motivating for me to push myself further to be the best I could when having someone like Julie delivering that everyday energy and passion behind you. To Mike Piscatelli, I've developed a nice relationship with Mike over the years. Mike has done so much for Wake Athletics, building his way through the department, while also maintaining such a special, unique relationship, wanting to make sure that everybody had all the little things necessary in order to be happy. To Ron Wellman, Barbara Walker, Todd Harrison, Dwight, Lewis, every one of you all cared so much about us and built these unique, special relationships with all of us on an individual level. Although every one of you had different roles, it was clear that there was a mission to provide us with not only all that we needed to be the best student athletes during our time at Wake, but also to equip us to make a real positive impact in life after school. So when I look back at that feeling of comfort I had when making my decision to come to Wake when all odds had me pointing in a different direction, it was that instinctual feeling of love, passion, and support behind developing all of us student athletes. I truly believe that there is no athletic department in the country that cared more about its student athletes than I experienced at Wake. I know for sure that I was only as successful as I was because of the culture Wake Forest Athletics provided me, and I am so forever grateful and cannot thank you all enough. Go Deacs.